welcome back to our Pathfinder Kingmaker series. All right, let's continue where we left off. Let's just go this way. Nod Rocks. That is in a different region. I don't want to go there. I'll come around this way and then head up into here. Yeah, no, I'll just go back that way. I've already been that way. Alright, Utaya. Begin resting. I keep seeing that she has 2 blue ones, and I'm like, what? What? Is she like more than fatigued or something? I keep forgetting she has that freedom of movement on her. Let's go this way. Oh. Alright. Looks like it wanted me to go that way anyways. Fight. What is this? Goblin Alchemist Expert.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
We know how Lana feels about goblins. Yeah, Jade can get him. Altana.
This will hurt.
Wolf, I want you over here. Wolf, get that guy. Avril, just chill. Illy,
This will
help
hurt.
Wolf over here.
Kiss your life goodbye.
Whoa,
Let's
coming from
try this.
behind. Jeez, they're just murdering every goblin over
This
here.
is your end. Ugh.
Way to go. This guy looked like he blew himself up or something. Let's just do the... You're gonna leave this area, so I'll let you loot everything. Mechanic. Masterwork. Goblin Falcon Eye, Alchemist Expert, Alchemist Expert. Leave. That leads into Patax, Serpent Trail.
I tire.
Wow. This is like the last place over here in Glenabon. I just have to connect these up over here. And that's it. I got a mysterious shrine right here. Mysterious shrine over here. Oh, I have some areas in here I haven't gone to also. I can hit those as well. I haven't mapped down here either. Nice, nice. definitely is tired. Giant's Palm. A chain of stone pillars that vaguely resemble colossal wrinkled fingers emerging from the ground. Enter. Okay.
The path is clear.
I hope I see something that looks like a hand. That'll be cool. Because this map looks familiar. There's no hand on it. What's this? Hatred. Ferocious Smilodon.
Let's head out. This will be quick.
Oh. Charge straight at Jade. Knock him down, Will. Ooh. You are doing some
I need a
damage.
moment to recover.
That was not cool.
I will not falter.
Let's just get it. 960.
I've spotted something.
Yep. There's something there, too. Ooh, whoa. That's a lot of diamond dust. I like. Enforcer's robe. Ivory combs. Kelid tribal fetishes. +1 armor class. It looked cool too. This robe grants a +1 dodge bonus to AC and a +5 bonus to unarmed attack and damage. It can be worn only by a monk of lawful evil alignment.
Tread lightly.
Some monk gear. Well, that's it. All right, let's beat it. This probably leads into Patax, so don't need to go that way. Connect this up. And that's all of Glenabon. It looks like. Oh, I gotta do this. Okay. While I'm here, might as well map it out. Oh, barbarian. I was gonna say another bloody bones beast.
Their life ends here.
Yep, they're coming from the side too. Over here, over. No. Wolf. Alright. Let's show these guys their mistake.
Attack.
Give me a prayer, Avril. Alright. Ooh, they refilled my potions. Wow, they just melted. Water staff. Magic hide armor. Alright. Thanks for the stuff. Next time, make sure you have an emerald necklace. Still looking for one. At least while I'm out here adventuring and I have to rest every now and then, at least I can like use spells. I don't have to save them for the boss fight. That's pretty nice. That's what happens. Region outside your territory. When I'm in a dungeon.
I tire.
Okay, begin resting. Let's check what's in the kingdom. Good neighbors triumph. The curator commissioned a local troop to play. The curator commissioned a local troupe to stage a play about the Stag Lord's gang. Tensions in the region are easing off. The people still remember the times of trouble and are discussing the politics of their new ruler. Culture +3. Redemption triumph. Good job, Jod. The advisor's people made sure that not a single coin was stolen or wasted. The people greatly appreciated the much-needed gold, as well as the fact that the money wasn't embezzled by the government. Community, loyalty, economy, and divine. Disaster. Oh, it was just an opportunity, so that's not okay. That is okay, I mean. The local adventurers disliked the foreign thrill seekers brought in by the advisor. The deal fell through. Huh. Disaster. Man. The treasurer tried to sort out the situation, but failed to understand all its intricacies and simply gave up. The region continues to lose money by the day, and the tax collectors are at a loss. The people simply cannot pay. Great. Community, loyalty, economy, and stability. Slum dwellers. Poltergeists in the temple. Sea dragons. In any region, there are beggars, vagabonds, and paupers that roam the streets and refuse to work. But the problem here has grown out of control. They beg for money, commit crimes, and spread disease and filth. The paupers seem to multiply by the day and threaten our honest citizens. They fill the slums and turn towns into grimy underworlds. This problem must be addressed before the prosperous city turns into a shanty town. Okay, I got 3 choices. Problem. A poltergeist has appeared in a local temple, terrifying the area. It is rumored to be a wayward soul seeking revenge for an injustice. You're the only one that can handle that, so That's what you'll do. The sea dragons, followers of Abadar who guard ship trade, are planning a raid on the river kingdoms to teach the river pirates a lesson. Will any of the kingdom's advisors be able to use this raid to their advantage? A Miri and a Kundayo. Tristian already has a high value. Stability's pretty high as well. Military is high. Or do I just wait? How long are they? 28 days? 21 days? Yeah. Yeah, Tristian. Give it a shot. A Kundayo. Or a Miri. Let's see what a Miri does. Oops. Okay. Economy, laying the foundation. I need a Kundayo to do this. 125 BP. Get started. I'm still going to be out for a few days. We'll head to Swamp Ruins. The ruins rising from the mire literally cry danger. Some adventurers have been seen entering them, but none have returned. More Cyclopean architecture.
I stand ready.
Quick save.
Something here.
All right. Got the good stuff. Is this a blocked passage? Yeah, I can't,
The path is clear.
twist the camera. Ferocious Devourer. Okay. Move a little bit closer. Right.
Let us not hesitate.
It's time to buff up.
Adventures await. We should prepare. Together we stand.
Give me a bless.
This is my path. We should move. I stand ready.
Ferocious Devourer.
Our time has come.
That is resist. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. Get our saving throws up. Um,
I tire of
this
waiting.
blessed weapon is against evil creatures. Alright. Let's move.
Defeat is not an option.
Smite that evil. She lost that limb.
That's how you hit them.
That's how you hit them. Look at that Nova. That's the first time I heard her say that. She just critted him. Nice. Even though she has freaking 2 negative levels, she said no. She got him. Had a real. This thing's almost dead. Well, this thing is dead.
I will see this through.
Magricium Turinos.
We should move.
Okay, her negative levels are gone. However, restores 2 temporary negative levels.
I'll go ahead.
MVP of that fight was Nova. +3 divine favor, luck bonus. That thing has a +2 ring on it. That's how you do some damage, Nova. Yeah, she made me proud right there. That's how you hit them. Belt, giant strength +4, natural armor +3, ring of protection +2, cloak of resistance +2.
I'll make my own legend.
If you keep hitting evil like that, you will. Anything in here? This thing was just standing here in its own lair, waiting for adventurers to come in.
Let us be careful.
Now his lair has become his tomb. Yeah, I couldn't. It was all blocked.
The path is clear.
I wonder, I can't remember, but in one of the episodes, I found a room that had like a room that had like a bunch of different pedestals, and each pedestal had like one of these, had room for one of these on it, and only one pedestal was lit with one of these on top. And I don't remember which episode that was. I just remember I didn't finish the dungeon because there was like a fight with multiple iron golems that I just couldn't do yet. My characters were too low level. I could probably do it right now, but I don't remember where it was. And that's a lot of episodes to go through to try to find it. Ooh, Hydra.
Our victory is certain!
I could use more Hydra meat.
This strike, my masterpiece! I didn't even break this wound, my gift to you.
Cool. Oh, they have Hydra eyes. Looks like it's starting to rain. Okay, brown bald head. A patch of barren rocky soil in the middle of the woods. With barely a blade of grass growing through the mud, local hunters frequently spot wolf tracks here. Misty Wood is right there. Let's clear this area. It's close to my village. Ooh, what's this? Wolves. Get them.
We cannot be defeated!
Jade, come this way, please.
Cover me!
Couple of dead fools. Get some wolf pelts.
Tread lightly.
Those wolves are having a feast. Came out here with padded armor. You got what you deserved. Oh, I forgot to click the clicky. This lad couldn't have been much past 16. His blood-stained face is a mask of horror. This poor lad was smashed against a stone with tremendous force. Whatever killed him was much larger and stronger than a wolf. All right. So there's something grander here. Cool.
Let's head out.
There's something up there. Composite. Glaive. Composite. Bloodstained letter. Yep, this is the one. Robel, you made it through selection. By this letter, I appoint you headman of the Alazar Wolves. Congratulations. We've just received new orders. Herdsmen from local villages held a whip round for money and hired us to kill the Cyclops that's been ravaging their herds for the last several years. It's not much money, but this is a good and proper deed. Our key advantage lies in our numbers, so we should engage the Cyclops on open ground. We can't let him hole up in his lair. Your objective is simple. Gather the rest of the recruits near the cave in the Gnarl Marches. Draw out the Cyclops and lead him to the meadow, where our main forces will surround and neutralize him. I'll brief you on the details when we meet. I'm counting on you, Captain Alazar. Well, we know what killed all these fools now. there's a Cyclops somewhere around here. They drew it here and failed. It seems these poor sods met their deaths as they tried to escape. Their armor and weapons are in poor condition. Alright. Yep. Just trash. St. Galvan's Gullet. We're gonna walk into this town first. Enter. Since this is a new town, there should be new artisans I should be able to get here, right? Greetings, Your Highness. Priest. Let's go in here. Nothing. And of course it starts raining again.
I'll go ahead.
So exit. Just citizens. Trader. Huh. I have to look and see how you get new artisans. Because I forgot. Do they just come to you after you build a town? Come up here,
The path
please.
is clear.
I could use the help of a cleric. Um, Actually, I don't have a lot of money. 150. I don't have a lot of money.
I tire.
Okay, rest. St. Galvan's Gullet. In the old times, this deep, dangerous cave was called Devil's Gullet, but a traveling cleric of Serenray told the local populace that the name was blasphemous and could bring great misfortune. Grateful, the people renamed the cave in the cleric's honor. Careful what you wish for, Mr. Cleric Man. How big? Ooh, it's a small map.
Let us be careful.
There's some dead people up here. Cartwheel tracks, by the look of them, the cart was leaving in a hurry.
Tread lightly.
There's the
A
Cyclops.
test of my
Thieves!
abilities.
Go away, my pillar! Well, there's one less Cyclops that we're gonna have to worry about. Oh, a nasty crit. Greater Cyclops.
I stand ready.
Great Club +2. Hide armor +3. Amulet of natural armor and a ring of protection +2 times 2. See this guy, crumpled sheet of paper, magical trident. Expedition estimate, money received from Ticker, collector of antiquities, 500 silver coins. From local herdsmen to kill the Cyclops, 50 silver coins. Total 550 silver coins. Estimated expenses. Pillar transportation at Ticker, 5 handymen, 5 silver coins per day. Cart and driver, 2 silver coins per day. Guards, 10 professional mercenaries, full advance payment, 10 silver coins per day. Compensation for equipment loss, 25 silver coins. Compensation to families of the deceased, 70 silver coins each. Or 10 villagers, recruits, only small advance, 1 silver coin per day. 10 wooden poles, 0. 1 town simpleton, headman, only small advance, 2 silver coins per day. 1 short spear, 10 silver coins. At first, when Ticker approached me, I was going to refuse this unprofitable job. However, if I save on guards, I'll be able to keep a pretty sum. No reason to pay for professional monster hunters if common recruits can draw the Cyclops far enough. Then the workers can dig and load the pillar in the cart, and the payment from the herdsman is small, but a nice addition. I have no idea why that savage would be so attached to his Coloran thing. Indistinct recollections of the former glory of his race, rudimentary aesthetic perception of the world, or maybe he just recognized himself in the bas relief. Clicky. A well-dressed and well-armed man, his pale face still holds an expression of surprise and fear.
The path is clear.
These workers didn't stand a chance. Admiral?
I do not believe this is possible.
Are you kidding me? You rolled a 1? It seems the Cyclops smashed the pillar trying to hit the workers. The pillar's base has a picture of a giant with a ram's head, a swarm of flies breaking out of its single gouged eye. How could you?
I've spotted something.
Bones, skulls, rotten hides. There's nothing of interest in this tiny cave. Except for this amulet of mighty fists, too.
I'll go ahead.
It's a dead body that I can't loot.
Let's head out.
I agree. It's time to leave. Got rid of Cyclops. Sunny Hillock. What's up with the kingdom? An event. Oh, go to the throne room. Group of has arrived in the capital. Their leader requests an audience with the queen. I'll be there in a few days. Just chill. Let's turn off the boundary lines.
I tire.
Yep. Just go one more pip. How do I get there? I think I see the path. Okay. Let's see, Sunny Hillock. A rocky hummock, warm and sunny on clear days. Laughter and songs can sometimes be heard from seemingly invisible forest dwellers out basking in the sunlight. The locals stay away from it, and travelers try to pass it as quickly as possible, clutching their weapons and praying to their gods all the while. Well, we're just gonna barge right in. Whoa, what the heck is this? Someone with bad taste did something to this horse.
The path is clear.
Someone help! Merchant in distress. A stout, middle-aged man is fighting to keep his balance on top of the creaking tower. He's terrified and sweat is running down his face. So much so it soaked his shirt through. For the sake of all gods, take me down before I break my neck. What happened here? Dang Fae and their pranks. That's what happened. They sprang from the woods, hexed my horse and cart, killed my coachman, stole my paints, then put me up here. Those are some messed up options at the bottom. Who are you? I'm Tamrath, the paint vendor. I'll be happy to tell you the story of my life after you help me down. Hold on, I'll help you. Abadar be praised, finally. Why would I throw a stone at the traitor? To knock him down and make him fall? Athletics 18. Alright, jump. I'll catch you. Oh, man's face becomes paler with every passing second. Alright, Tamrath, pull yourself together. 1, 2, 3. Tamrath tries to steady himself and prepares to jump. As he does, the makeshift tower begins to sway dangerously. With a yelp, Tamrath leaps as the tower begins to tumble down, crates falling everywhere. You extend your arms forward to catch him. And you succeed. Struggling with the effort, you set the vendor on the ground as best as you can. Thank the gods I'm saved. Thank you, too. If only poor Avim was as lucky. The vendor throws a glance at the blood pooling beneath the miniature cart. What exactly happened here? I was carrying my wares to the neighboring village. I've heard strange stories of odd happenings on this road, but I didn't listen. The old fool that I am, my coachman Avim and I were barely halfway to the village when a crowd of Fae sprang out of the woods, laughing and encircled us, and we didn't stand a chance. They started to rummage through the cart. Then I could scarcely believe it. They began building this ridiculous tower, arguing about what they should call it. But while they were building it, one of the crates fell and cracked open, and the paints, they were fascinated by them. But they couldn't find a canvas, so they decided to paint our poor horse Garland. They made him huge with their magic and started to color him, each in their own way. Garland just couldn't stop rearing. He was so scared, and Avim couldn't take it anymore. He loved Garland so much. The vendor's silent for a moment, his face pained. Avim, oh Avim, we've been through so much together. Long story short, Avim broke free and tried to drive the Fae away. That's when Garland fled. The Fae were ready to kill poor Avim where he stood, but the woman who led them proposed a joke instead. Before I knew it, they had put me on top of the tower so I couldn't disturb them. And then they stuffed poor Avim into the cart with the remainder of the boxes and then shrunk the cart. Ouch. Tamrath swallows, but not Avim. Tell me about yourself. Of course, I'm Tamrath from Galt. I make my living selling paints. I buy them in the city and then travel to villages in the area selling them. Everybody wins. The peasants don't have to travel to the city, and I provide for my family. So how did they call this tower Tamrath? The vendor winces. Temple of Solitary Contemplation. I guess I don't really understand the question. I thought he said his name was Tamrath. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, he said his name is Tamrath. Oh well. Where can I find the Fae who did this? Suddenly you hear branches rustle and noise from nearby bushes, becoming louder and louder. What the hell? Look at these guys.
Stand with me.
Form up. Come on. Come on. Get in formation. No. I want you back here. Avril. Okay, Alana. Good. Move to the back. Give me a bless.
You
Tana.
should have run.
Nova. Actually, Nova. I want you over. Yeah. Summon Treant. Nova.
Strike with all your might.
Wolf. Jade
Your
elbows.
death awaits. I am your end.
Yeah, one's already dead.
You are a match.
Narrate. From the hill's summit, a slim and miniature woman with dark hair and pale, almost moonlit skin is regarding you curiously. There's a light smile on her lips, but her eyes are like the cold depths of an ocean. Judging by her appearance, she can only be a Nereid. So that's who spoiled our fun and killed the guardians we left to watch over our new friend. We didn't invite you to participate in our game, but still you intervened and ruined everything. Why? There's nothing amusing in making others suffer. Can't you see that? Suffering comes and goes. If someone played a trick like that on me, I wouldn't hold a grudge for long, though I'd repay the giver with a joke of my own. The only things of value are those able to leave a mark. What will this world come to if we aren't merciful to each other? Pain, blood, screams for help, smashed bodies. This is no humor. This is unjustified cruelty. Real jest, true humor brings joy. Have you seen any joy on the faces of you? That's what I'll say. Pain, blood, screams for help, smashed bodies. This is no humor. This is unjustified cruelty. Real jest, true humor brings joy. Have you seen any joy on the faces of those unlucky enough to cross your path? The narrate gives you a puzzled look. I never thought about it from that perspective. 25 DC? So be it. I'll fix what can still be fixed.
Something here.
Head towards the loot.
Tread lightly.
Oh, your buddy's still dead, but everything else should be returned. Thank you. I dread to imagine what could have happened to me if not for you. Please take this as a sign of my gratitude. No problem, man. No problem. Your horse is back to normal. I'm just checking the area for,
Let us be careful.
you know, the random lootable. Of course, I wasn't going to attack her because, as shown, since my character is a ranger, she's not going to go out of her way to attack forest dwellers. She will try to reason with them. Let me turn on the... That leads straight into Patax, so I won't go that way. Something's up with the kingdom. I I want to head down here. Lindsay failed again. Problem, the truth of the blade. It was some faltering attempt to change the local laws and make duels equal to court hearings, but the legislators only introduced more confusion. Well,
I tire.
resting at the verdant chambers. Oh, it's like, what's that? That's the first time I noticed that. Did that always do that? That was weird. Whispering wheel, that's a teleport, huh? Fight.
They dare threaten me?
Claw me, claw thee. The Dwemer cat will help you. You're gonna get killed.
We won't falter.
Maybe not. You actually know how to be a tank. Did you see that? For those of you that don't know, that's proper tanking technique right there. The tank draws the aggro and turns the mob around so that the rest of the party can attack it from behind. And if the mob has a frontal attack, it's not hitting your back line and your supporters from behind. That Dwemer cat has my respect now. Where does this go? Okay. That goes to Patax. This connects
I tire.
some stuff. Yeah, I'll rest. And then teleport back to the main city. This just goes off into oblivion. Right. What? Shambling bound.
Enemy approaching.
Stiff one. And it's already dead. Tristian. Oh yeah. That. I think over here. I have a mage tower and a teleportation circle. I don't think I want a mage tower in this town. It's already got a sacred grove. fort. Can build a mansion. It's already got a sacred grove. I mean, this Mage's Tower, 45 BP. I don't really need a Mage's Tower here. Oh. Dang it. I'll leave the Mage's Tower, but I will remove the teleportation circle since it has a Mage's Tower. That did not need to be there. Can I build these in every city? I think so. It's already here. Longhouse, Tavern, Shop, Wooden Wall, Windmill, Barracks, Herbalist, Shrine, Monument, Secret Grove, Mage's Tower. Okay. The library. I need something that raises espionage. And the only thing I've seen I don't have a watchtower, do I? I got a windmill. Can only be built in a separate slot. Yeah, crap. This mansion. Put a mansion there. I need something to get my espionage back up. I can upgrade these, but I don't want to spend the BP. Teleport to Tranquil Glade. And let's see what's happening in the throne room. Lincia. The Order of the Rack welcomes you, Queen. Order of the Rack is a knight order founded in 4638 AR. It was one of several new or re-established orders created in the aftermath of the disbanding of the various other knight orders previously charged with the defense of Cheliak's frontiers. The order has a reputation for raiding the homes of those who speak out against the status quo, and for breaking up groups of malcontents before they become guilds, unions, or revolutionaries. They are the enemies of foreign ideals and innovations. Art and technology are viewed as wasteful or dangerous, especially when they meet in union. These are not good guys. The black-skinned woman slightly bows her carefully shaved head. My name is Lincia. I come from the distant land of Cheliax in search of a dangerous criminal who is hiding in your barony. Infernal Cheliax remains one of the most powerful nations militarily in the Inner Sea region. Its control of the Arch of Arodin, the passage between the Inner Sea and the Arcadian Ocean, also gives it a vital role in much of the region's trade. Nevertheless, as important as the nation may be today, It pales in comparison to its former imperial glories. Today, Cheliac suffers from extreme diabolism and a tyranny which prevent it from truly achieving its full potential. Internal observers, including the new nobility of Cheliax, firmly believe that Asmodeus and serve Cheliax and assist in maintaining the power necessary for Cheliax to assume its rightful role among the leading nations of the Inner Sea. She stands tall and almost motionless. The reflected torchlight dances on the surface of her polished black armor and in the depths of her watchful black eyes. I am glad that we have met, and I believe the rule of law in your kingdom is not just empty phrases. I hope for the cooperation from your subjects and you personally. Contrary to her words, Lincia's face does not express any gladness. The corner of her mouth twitches slightly, betraying carefully concealed discontent. Tell me about the Order of the Rack. We are the Heck Knights. We guard law and order. Legitimate authorities can rely on us entirely. Criminals tremble when they hear our footsteps. The Order of the Rack is a union of the Knights of Cheliax, led by hatred of idleness, worthless philosophy, and useless knowledge. Indulgence leads to lawlessness and insurrection. We seek out any manifestations of dissent and burn them, be they books, scientific treatises, or those who create them. Lincia sizes you up. It's in your best interests to maintain friendly relations with us. Trust me, Queen. Your actions in Cheliax do not concern me. While you are in my land, I demand you refrain from such extreme measures. I will try to fulfill your request. She gives you a little grin. At least, we'll let you know before we decide to burn someone. For a moment, Lincia stares at you with an intense look, but then blinks as if suddenly relaxed. We stand on the side of legitimate authority. You need not be afraid, Queen. Who is this fugitive you're looking for? A dangerous pirate, a murderer, and a rebel named Darvin, the Dashing Fairwood. He was found guilty of inciting rebellion and murdering a noble lord in Cheliax. The law of my order is unwavering. The punishment for such crimes is death. Darvin's rebellion took place in Cheliax 3 years ago. The Order of the Rack, the Order of the Rack quickly suppressed it. The participants were jailed and the instigators quartered, but their leader Darvin managed to escape. I have followed his trail for a long time, and now it has led me here. Can I help with your investigation? The shadow of a smile crosses Lincia's face. I and my knights are perfectly capable of finding and eliminating one criminal. Your help is unnecessary. If you want to help, do not interfere. Well. These guys. I either let them run rampant or tell them to get out. What do I do? Well, they did come to me first, so I will authorize you to conduct your investigation within my kingdom. Thank you, Queen. Your good will mean a lot to us. Boken surges through. There you go. Okay, Boken, oil of enhancement too. Yep, you can go. My pleasure. Dragon Bows, greetings, Your Highness. Yep. Torpor. Thank you for your gift. Deal with the devil. The dangerous criminal Darvin is hiding somewhere in our barony. Lynxia from Cheliax is pursuing him, and again, it's happening right here in our barony. Suddenly, our quiet, but was it ever truly quiet barony has turned into a buzzing beehive. It's only the beginning. A hunting criminal, noble business, but still, I feel a little. I don't know about the queen, but this woman gives me shivers. It's underneath Twice-Born Warlord, so I think I'm still in the Twice-Born Warlord chapter. Okay. Topor. What the heck is Topor? Let me check the bottom. Is it? Nope. What did you give me? Dragon? Topor is a light hammer. +1 destructive Topor. Whenever you score a hit with this weapon, your opponent becomes stunned for 1 round. Successful fortitude saves. These effects do not stack. Additional hits instead add to the duration. Not bad. Be good for a low-level weapon. But that's not good enough. Let's do a little kingdom management. Lynxia terrorizes your people. I guess I should have told them to get out. Rank up. I could. Oh no, I want to. Oh, I can't. Amirian Jod. Jod is back in 8. Miri is back in 15. Let's support the treasurer. And she interrogation dismay your subjects. Crap. Economy is up to rank 5. The ancient curse is upon us. Success. The high priest entered the temple and disappeared inside. Yeah, we've seen this before. Trading with Restov. Success. Every region along the Brevin border provides 2 BP per week. Laying the foundation. Success. Reduced by 10%. All of these buildings. And Lindsay wants to talk. Jathal has news about Enio, the merchant that she wants to discuss it with you. Cool. Treasurer requests your attention. Strengthen Magar skills as a treasurer. I will happily do that. And strengthen Bartholomew's skills as a treasurer. Didn't I already have that? Trade agreement, training. Yeah, strengthen Bartholomew's skills as a treasurer here. Storyteller as a magister. Bartholomew as a diplomat. Then Bartholomew's as a treasurer again. Alright, let's go back to the throne room. Your Highness, I beg your advice. I too was a baron once, so I know full well how difficult it is to rule the stolen lands. This is a land of pirates and bandits, where shadowy swords deal in stolen and smuggled goods. Now that you've brought order to these lands, this trade has surely decreased, but not as much as we should like. One might call it a boon. Lawless captains bringing their fortunes here, but it's worth remembering that their money is covered in blood. Should we become their partners in crime, or should we instead establish proper customs and expel these traffickers from our harbors? Legal contraband? No. The shadow trade must be put to an end. I command the establishment of proper customs. Once we expel those traffickers, our domain will no longer be seen as a safe haven for pirates. Were I ruler, I should do the same. Immunity, relations, and stability, +2. New events support the treasurer's endeavors, customs, improving economic status. Jaethal. Jaethal crosses the throne room, her gait determined and confident. It seems clear that the Inquisitor has something pressing on her mind. Finally, I have news about the half-blood. I expected him to seek shelter somewhere far from your lands, but no, he was spotted not far away. So where is he? Not far from the Valley of the Dead. What a fitting place for a Pharasmite, desperately trying to rid this world of the undead. Such determination might have been an asset in dealing with Mordecai. But I wish to discuss something else. The half-blood was spotted chasing some pauper pilgrim woman. Judging by the things my agent managed to find out, the woman herself may turn out to be quite interesting. To track down the half-blood, I had to deal with a whole range of scum. Thieves, vagabonds, grave robbers. One of them located Ennio, but then preyed upon the pauper woman. Couldn't miss a chance to rob her blind. In her handbag, the thief found some ominous writings. Thinking the papers were cursed, he decided to rid himself of them by giving them to me. Do you know what they turned out to be? Excerpts from Serving Your Hunger, the sacred text of Urgathoa's followers. I've examined the stolen papers closely, and now I believe that their owner is a high-ranking priestess of Urgathoa. It seems this half-blood persists in his desire to rid the world of all my goddess's followers. He's skilled at covering his tracks, but now we have a chance to intercept him. Let's go to the Valley of the Dead and find this priestess before he acts. Then, when he comes for her, well, the servants of any deity should be able to stand up for their faith. Is it not so? Fine. As soon as the opportunity arises, we'll visit the Valley of the Dead. Thank you. I want to say, this is important to me. I've grown tired of drowning in silence, hearing never a word from my goddess. I wish to speak with this priestess and try to discover what Urgathoa may be expecting from me. I want answers. Answers from my murderer, among others. Chase my shadow. Bad news. We've heard that visitors have lately been spreading unfavorable rumors about your kingdom. It's as if Regenschein is a stronghold of barbarism and feeble-mindedness, where people of arts are rare and endangered. Our artists are alleged by these rumors to be considered our least valued citizens. Such rumors can't but affect our reputation. I'm afraid you'll have to entrust one of your advisors with this matter. An antique vendor told me that the Order of Prisms has been spreading nasty rumors. They're one of the branches of Shellin's church. Lindsay scratches her chin thoughtfully. Here's what I've been thinking. A couple of weeks ago, I saw Valerie tear up some letter. She was so terribly angry, just like she was back when her former mentor came for her. Anyway, I didn't ask her about it. That would be more trouble than it's worth. But you'll probably be able to find out what happened, and if this has any connection to Shellin. Chemo. It is ready. I brought you something. Quiver of ultrasound arrow. Thank you, Chemo. Can you make me something specific? Try another bow, man. I will do it. Mim. Greetings. The trade in your kingdom is so lively that I'm literally overflowing with commissions. It's splendid. The more interesting the challenge, the better. Honor of death. Finally, I've labored long on a special present for you, Your Highness. Mim is the best, isn't she? Judgment of the Gods. Companion quest. Chase my shadow. Judgment of the Gods. We'll deal with those later. Let me see what Mim gave me. Honor of death. This ring grants its wearer negative energy resistance 20 and the ability to cast Breath of Life spell once per day. It's not bad. Negative energy resistance. That's not bad. And I got a quiver. Where is the quiver? Over here. Hey, I already had that. Ah, Jeebus. You know what? Kundayo, you can have a quiver. Cloak of Resistance, +2. You can have the other one. This sash of slashing, +4 dex, +2 dex. You can have this. It's a pretty good ring. Let's get rid of these red marks. Treasure requests the Baroness granted the advisor. Yep. Jathal. Yep. Lindsay wants to talk. What? The visitor has met with the queen. The visitor left the castle without seeing the queen. What? Order of Prisms condemnation. The Order of Prisms discredits your kingdom, calling it a place where culture is forgotten and practitioners are in danger. This slander could not be resolved by your advisors. It is up to you to handle it. Support the treasurer. Customs allows easier resolution of economic problems, providing +2 bonus to solving any problem with the treasurer. Ooh, that's nice. 130 BP though. The cost of buildings is reduced by 15%. Okay. Talk to Valerie about the strange letter. Trouble has come from out of nowhere. The Order of Prisms. Followers of Shellen are doing all they can to ruin the kingdom's reputation. We need to do something and stop these well-meaning pests. I suspect that the schemes of the Order of Prisms must somehow involve Valerie. I myself witnessed her furiously tearing up a letter. Last time she was so angry. I thought it was going to say the same thing that she said in her meeting. Last time she got so angry at a piece of correspondence was when she got a message from her former mentor. Maybe this time it also has to do with the followers of Shellen. We're off to the Valley of the Dead. A follower of Urgatho has been sighted there, and she may somehow be connected with Enio. Maybe she can provide answers to some of the questions that torment Jaethal. How interesting. Enio, Jaethal's suspected murder, and the scoundrel who set the elves on us, has been spotted near the Valley of the Dead. It's even more curious, there's an old woman there as well, a follower of Urgathoa. Jaethal seeks answers to many questions about her past and her destiny, and asks the Queen to help her in her search. 19 days. Okay. Well, that's where I'll end this episode, and next episode we will go talk to Valerie and probably do Jaethal's quest as well. All right. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.